Hi, today we are adding and subtracting fractions with like denominators, same denominators. So, if we have the same denominator, what do we need to do with our numerators?
We could put them all over 1 and add them.
Right. X plus 3x all over 10.
Which would equal 4x over 10.
And then we have to simplify.
To 2x over 5.
2 goes into 2 twice, and 5, and so it simplifies to 2x over 5. All right, pause the recording, and I'd like you to try number 2 and number 3. So number 2, when we simplify 5 over 7x minus 2 over 7x, what do we get over 7x? Isaiah?
3 over 7.
3 over 7x. Excellent. Now, did you guys do number 3? Okay. When you have that minus sign, remember we are subtracting that entire fraction. So that minus sign really has to be distributed. So really what you're going to have is 4m minus 2m plus 1 all over 5. And what is that simplified to? 2m plus 1 all over 5. Yes?
You said that you have to distribute the negative, so why don't you distribute the negative, or to the plus 1 and the negative 1?
To the plus 1.
Yeah, you said you distribute the negative.
Okay, so I made a mistake. It shouldn't be plus 1. It's minus 1.
I was dumb for a second.
No, you're not dumb. You're never dumb. Okay, and so it should be minus 1 because we had to distribute it to the 2m and to the 1. Got it?
You have to play a recording.
Okay, it's recording. All right, let's try the next slide. You guys ready to try this? Pretty easy.
Yes.
Okay, we have 2 more. Pause the recording and try the next 2. Through it. Let's go through this. 5n plus 7 over n plus 3. 5n plus 7 over n plus 3. Can I simplify that any further? Okay, so we stop there. That's it. Next one. Yes?
I want to be 2n plus 6.
Where are you getting 2n?
It's a plus sign. You're not supposed to subtract it. There's a denominator. Oh,
And also, also, oh, I see, for the denominator. Okay.
Yeah, I was adding the denominator.
Okay, so next one. When we combine our like terms, it's y squared minus 4y over y minus 4. Can we do anything to that numerator, Aishu? Y, keep going, times the quantity of y minus 4, all over y minus 4. Now what can we do? We can cross cancel our y minus 4, and we are left with y. So, we combine it all onto one fraction, and then we factor if we can, and then we simplify. Okay? If you simplify before you combine the 2 fractions, it won't work. Okay, so let's try the next one. Okay, pause the recording and let's try the next one. All right, so I got for my second step x squared minus x minus 20. That is because I took my negative and I distributed it to the x and to the 20. And in the denominator, I still have x squared plus 2x minus 35. For the top, the numerator, what did it factor to? Raise your hand if you can tell me, Charlie.
X minus 5 times x plus 4.
Good. Now, if you want to X marks a spot to find that, that's fine. But if you can do that without X marks a spot, that's fine. And the denominator, what does it factor to, Natalia?
X plus 7, x minus 5.
X minus 5, and then we can cross cancel the x minus 5s, and we are left with x plus 4 over x plus 7. Okay, questions? All right, next one. Notice I haven't added any equal signs. Well, that one, but that's because I can't put it down below. I have no more room. These are expressions. They are not equations. Do not add equal signs. I want you to work vertically. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Okay. Pause the recording and try number 4. So, let's look at the next one. My next step, what would I do? Somebody I haven't heard from? How about Jack?
Next you subtract x, you write x squared minus 9.
And then?
Over 2x squared minus 6x.
Okay, next step.
Then the numerator is difference of squares.
The numerator we're going to factor to x
Minus 3, x plus 3.
X plus 3, x minus 3, all over
Then you get GCF
2x.
2x, and you get x minus 3.
Okay, and then to simplify,
You can cancel out the 2x minus 3.
and we,
X plus 3 over 2x.
okay, questions? All right, 3 more problems. Okay, go. Pause the recording. All right, let's check our work. On step 1, we're going to have 3x minus 3 over x squared. I probably just would have written 3x. I would have written it and just factored all in one step. 3x minus 3 over x squared minus x. Next step, we factor. I end up with 3x over x minus 1 and x times x minus 1. And when we cross cancel, we're left with 3 over x. Questions? Next one, we're going to do 2x plus 2 all over x squared minus 1. We factor 2 times x plus 1. In the denominator, I have x plus 1, x minus 1. We can cross cancel, and we're left with 2 over x minus 1. Questions? Last problem. No more difficult. Here we go. Okay, last problem. Go. All right, let's check our work. 2x squared minus 2x minus 40. Did you get that? All over x plus 4 times x minus 5. All right, what do you guys think the next step is? GCF, a 2. Then I'm left with x squared minus x minus 20 all over x plus 4 times x minus 5. That factors to, what multiplies to negative 20 and adds to negative 1? It's 2 times x plus 4 times x minus 5 all over
X plus 4 times x minus 5.
And these 2 cross cancel and these 2 cross cancel, and my final answer is 2. And that is the lesson for today.